Alright, hey there. I'm just trying this something new because I feel like it and I can't be bothered. I'm just drawing Amico from AmiAmi. Link in the description below. It's a figure website and other mark as well. It's a pretty nice website. I go there every time. Also, I'm not sponsored. Cry. Anyhow, I don't have the sketch unfortunately because I did it at school and I can't be bothered showing it to you. The inking that I'm doing right now, very simple stuff. I'm using the Deleter trial pen set, $20 on eBay. Pretty darn cheap, I'd say. But I bought my old trial pen set, which was much more cheaper because it was about $15, and it came with this black ink pot as well as a white ink pot, which we'll be using later on in this video. Another thing to take note of is that the nib is the mid-sized nib. I'm not sure what it was called. It's the leaf-shaped one. I'm not really sure what it's called, but I've used that and I haven't changed any size or anything. I didn't use the G pen. I didn't use the small Maru pen. Is it the Maru pen? It's called the mapping pen. I'm looking at it right now and it's called mapping pen for some reason. Oh yeah, the leaf-shaped one is called Nikko. Nikko. What the hell is that? It's definitely not called Nikko. I'm definitely sure that this thing's not called Nikko pen, because that sounds ridiculous and have not heard of that yet. Anyway, so I'm just inking here. And this character, I really liked her design, but I can't actually completely copy the original artist's style, which is to be expected. Not everyone can completely copy things. The thing about her is that she's really cute, and I've made her really not that cute. She's a lot more older looking compared to the illustrations that is floating around here in the internet. What else? Yeah, the figure. It's pretty fun. Right, the coloring. Onto the coloring. The coloring markers that I'm using came from the dollar store. Would you like to guess how much they were? They were $2.50. The dollar store had betrayed me, selling me $2.50 markers for, even though they're the dollar store. Anyways, these markers, they are not bad, but not good. They can't mix at all. It's completely retarded. And as you can see, the colors just don't come out right. So I have to experiment around in order to actually get the right tones and get the right shading. But if you experimented with them for quite some time, you'd know how to use them, and you could probably do that with any other type of cheap markers. So I picked up brown because that's the most range I have with these colors, is brown and gray. And yeah, I have a lot of browns because I tried to get a lot of skin colors, which never actually came out right. The actual quality of it, the actual sheen and all that jazzy flat looking color, it's still good. It just doesn't mix well, is what I'm annoyed of. So here I am using grays. The grays here are the key thing to my shadings, because they're basically the gist of shading. And this is definitely the way I color things when I'm using markers, because it's the fastest way that I learned, and it's also the laziest way. There's better ways to color than this, but I still do this because it's a lot more easier, it's a lot more faster, and you could definitely use it with cheap markers. Right, so I have another kind of markers which I bought from Japan. They're $6. Yeah, they're $6 each, and I'm really annoyed at that, but they do work quite nicely, and I have a range of that. I have some greens, I have some yellows, I have some browns, and I like using it for the more aesthetic parts of the aesthetic's not the right word, but for the more important parts of the drawing, like the hair, which I need the shine to come through, like that, what you call it? Yeah, the hair shine, the highlights to come out, as well as the eyes needing that gradient in order to actually make it look good. And I did that in her hair clip as well because it's a crystal-like thing and you need it to be quite shiny as well. Now then, I've used red and the skin color as well. This is pretty hectic because I have a lot of skin colors I tried to get from the dollar store, but they all came out brown, and the few ones that I have are still quite dark and bright, and it just doesn't suit to be used as a mask coloring thing. So I tried to just use the skin colors that I have, the markers, for just the shadows and such, which works out fine until you go and have a mistake like me and go over it twice, which makes it really dark and pig-like and reddish, and too red is too bad. And right, so here I am coloring the motif in the background with using various markers, and as soon as you'll see, I will run out and I will grab some more. Now, these markers that I brought out are cheap felt markers. These felt markers were $20 for 24 pack. They're hella cheap and they look hella cheap. I mean, look at this. Just ridiculous quality for children's markers. I still keep them because they're the most range I have. They're the most colors that I have using markers. So I use them for basically just, you know, when I need a lot of colors, like this part here. I try not to use them when I'm actually doing coloring with the character herself, because yeah, they just don't look that good at all. Now, I like to do these polygon shapes in the background because yeah, they look neat and stuff like that. And here I am, yeah, this is what I'm talking about, the other white pot of ink that came with the previous pen that I had. Oh, it's finished already, what the hell. Oh well, thanks for watching. I hope you guys liked the video, and please click like, maybe subscribe, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do more of these again in the future. College just gets pretty busy after all, supposedly. I'm still eating on the easy side, but yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Thank you very much. Bye.